supposed to be up. Yep, there we go. Okay. There you go. Yes, sir, I'm back. Now, see if Jeff will... Where'd he go? Alright, there we go. Error code 93. What in the blazes, bleep and blap and blooper is that? Wonder if I had anything to do with being... No, that should make sense to be connected to him. Error code. Huh. So how exactly do you offload streaming to another box? Is it a pain to do? Well, that's something I'm working on. I'm not streaming to another box. My system that I'm playing on is actually doing the streaming. So I'm double hammering this system. And it's more than powerful to do it. So I've never had an issue before. My goal is to have my other 3600. I have a 3600X and a 3600 non-X. And that's the one viewing my chat. My 3600 non-X. So that's how I see everything on my big screen over here. And that's how I can just turn, read your stuff without having to squint or look at it funny. And then I have my ultra wide here with my main gaming unit. I don't know how I'm doing that after I get the system ready. It's a pretty good setup. But I'd like for the streaming to be used off the other system and take the resources away. That being said, though, with the new system, I should be way more than adequate. I don't know why I keep getting an error when he invites me. Yeah, I trust me, it's something. I'm a very good hardware guy, but I'm not a great software guy. So that's something I got to work on. I'm even working on a server in my furnace room and everything, in a rack mount, everything. And I still don't even have that all working the way I want it. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to change to a solo while I'm having trouble with him. I'm going to play and see if my frames per second are fixed. Ugh. Let's see if that's working. I should know once I hit the lobby, to be honest. I just find it really odd that all of a sudden we were playing World War Z or whatever, everything was perfect. Switch games and everything went for shit. But me and Jeff are both going to play with the 3300X. That processor, I need to, just because of how potent it is. For $130, you're saving some big money. And you have an extreme gamer. You save some money and throw it at your video card. And no, my frames per second are garbage. Yeah, no, it's garbage. So maybe I'm just going to be in a chat with you guys. Which I got no problem with. What CPU and GPU are you running? Okay, right now I'm running the 1800X, which, honestly, the reason why I'm not ever getting rid of this processor, it's my video editing machine, my gaming machine, everything right now. And that's why I have 4 Ryzens in here. One's in a test bench, so I'm current for doing tests for you guys. One is in a... Let me just see if I can Oops, I'm doing all kinds of wrong things here. One is in a... let's go back to leave game. So one is literally in the 3600, which I'm running over here, and then the test bench, and then my X that I'm building, and then my 1800X. Now my 1800X has been solid. Been using it now for 3 years. I'm actually still running a 480 8 gig in this system, and to be honest, I've never had a problem with having to worry about why can't I join party? There we go. Yeah, error code. I can't join them. I can't do nothing. So this is weird. I'm going to kill the game, and I'll reload the game. So everyone said to get to 2080, but I'm not sure. I'm not into VR, so it's pointless. I'm going to be honest with you. I ordered an AMD card again. And I ordered... Why is all this running in the background? Maybe this is my issues. Let's take a look here. So... I don't need Xbox right now running, so let's close that. What is this? Let's just exit that. I don't need Steam running. Exit. So, honestly, a 2080 is overkill. Maybe a 2070 Super, but you can get a 5700 XT that will probably beat the 20. It'll beat the 2070. It'll be in between the 2070 and the 2080 category, depending on which version you get. I would recommend a Sapphire or the Aurorus, the Gigabyte Aurorus card. They have the 2010 boost clock. One thing that AMD is really good for, maybe Gaijin is taking up my resources. Are you sure you want to kill Megasync? Yes. Let's start up the game again. So, that being said, the 2070 Super and the 5700 XT would be a good two choice of cards, and they'll hardcore VR. Don't worry about it if you were into it or got into it. I have VR here too. I haven't played around with it yet because of my car accident. I still have a bit of concussion symptoms from 2 years ago, so I don't get to play VR. I even have a brand new PS4 VR thing still in the box. Right, buying all these VR games for when I can play it. So I think I can get away with playing racing games. I'm going to try that soon, where I'm just and that I can't see giving me motion problems or whatever, or be in a concussion situation. But we'll see. Just to get back to it, CPU I'm using 1800X, 480, 8 gig, RX 480. And I run everything on Epic. I run everything at full tilt all the time. I don't have any issues whatsoever. And the reason why... I have 580s and everything in all these other systems and so on. And they're all better, but this system is solid. And if something's solid, I don't tamper with it. I leave it alone. And in the end, this is just going to be my video editing machine. So you're currently running an i5 2500K and an RX 580. The RX 580 is a good card. I get over 100 frames a second. It's in my 3600X right now for testing. And I get over 100 frames per second playing Fortnite or whatever. So don't think you need to just go and throw your card out. That card is better than the 5500 XT, which is their new card. The only thing that I could think of that would make you want to change to 580 is if you jump to a 5600. There's nothing in between, in my opinion, from NVIDIA or whoever, that would make you get rid of your 580. So hold on to your 580, save your money, invest in your computer. So if you get to 3300X with those features, you're going to be laughing. Let's see here. Now let's see if I can join them. And now let's see what happens. I find it very odd now that I can't even join my own friend, just even the chat part of it all. So here we go. And error code. I'll text him. I can't join you. I can't join you. Error. Error. Every time. So, the one thing that I'm really good at, I will say, is computers. I build computers. Yeah, I love my old school gaming. I love collecting my consoles and my games. And you see the channel maybe turned a lot towards PC, but it is my love. And I'm trying not to be completely PC, so you'll see me throw something in between. I got some pickups that are just coming in from eBay and so on. So I've never been an Intel fan for a very long time. Very long time. So I stopped using Intel, I think, back into 233 MMX. When AMD put out the 333 with 3D Now tech, I never looked back. It's been AMD ever since, even when Intel claimed to be faster. And I'm going to say that very loosely because what I feel with the way things have gone in the past, Intel will put their $2,000 processor up against AMD's $300 processor because AMD didn't have anything faster than the FX 8350, for example, because that's the war that Intel was winning on paper. Well, if I spent $2,000 on a processor, it better damn well be faster than a $300 processor. Or that's really sad. But here's the thing. My 8300 FX, my 8350, played every game at full tilt. There was no lag. There was no issues. I ran it for 5 years before I went to Ryzen. And I never so much as even had to really change. Now, did I see a difference when I went to Ryzen? Oh, absolutely. But there was no reason, like everyone said, oh, AMD runs so hot. No, it doesn't. AMD does not run hot. If anything, right now, Intel is the hot guy. See, he can join my party. See that, dude? You can join me, but I can't join you. It keeps error. And when I went in, my frames per second were still under 30.
Really?
Yeah. But we're having a good chat here about computers and stuff, though, so that's pretty cool. Oh, Sensu14 just joined. Hello? Hello?
This is Nolan.
Oh, is it Nolan?
Yep.
So I'll try and go in again, but I'm going to tell you right now, I think it's not cool because my frames per second are running like hell. It's going to make me want to change my... It's not the system, though. This has happened before, and I don't know what it is. Yeah, AMD is the winner till you play Fortnite. That's not funny. No, that's not funny at all. It's actually funny. It's a little bit funny. And don't get me wrong, you know what? Everybody's going to be a fan of their thing. I'm a Dodge guy, right? I love Chrysler. Someone's going to love Ford. Someone's going to love GM. Someone's going to love Japanese vehicles. I hate Japanese vehicles. Well, I hate Toyota. Let's put it that way. And Honda. Toyota, Honda. I kind of like Hyundai and those guys. I think they honestly put out just as good a car as Toyota. They just don't... None of it lasts long. I mean, fit and finish on those companies are... Whatever. They are what they are. Yeah, see? I'm only getting 20 to 27 frames per second. Like, it's useless.
Try it in windowed mode.
Try it in windowed mode?
Yeah.
Shouldn't have to, but... Alright. Let me thank Spank, my bus driver. Settings.
Misty.
Windowed full screen. Nope. Well. Unless my video card finally took a shit. But no, if my video card took a shit, honestly, it spits on Japanese. There you go. Jeep Cherokee 5.7. Oh, nice, buddy. See? See, now you're my boy, you know? That's awesome. I'd love to get a Jeep Cherokee. Big time. I'm thinking about getting one, actually, as a secondary, because we just got ourselves a new dog. Toyota Corolla, bro! Bro, I lost some respect. At least get an AMD system so that I can at least respect something. No offense, though. I mean, you know what? If it works for you, it works. And again, that's what I'm trying to say, right? Everybody has their own...
My Yaris was amazing. Nobody will ever convince me that Toyota cars are not good after that one.
Okay, you can't give yourself props on a Yaris.
Yes, I can.
No. Well,
That car had 200.
I can't even hit this guy. Like
220,000 kilometers on it.
Uh,
And I asked Canadian Tire if I needed the brakes changed, and they said no. Whatever they got done last time is still fine.
Okay, Time Bandit. That's cool. He rides an old Harley Panhead as well, so that's cool. That's really cool.
I have no time.
Huh? I can't. Just leave me die. Let me die. Okay? I'm useless to you guys. Even watching you, I'm doing under 30 frames per second. I wonder if my internet's got a problem.
No, that shouldn't do anything.
Yeah, you're. Well, oh, wow, my frames per second just went up. What the hell? Now I'm in the 50s and 60s. Do you have my card or no?
I'll try.
Oh,
I get it.
was that Nolan?
Yeah.
Whoa, Nolan. What's up, buddy?
Not much.
Okay, frames are starting to climb. What is going on with this damn thing? So, you know, Jeff, I stream and I play, and I've never had an issue with frames per second. Look, now I'm in the 60s, and now I just dropped it to 40, but I'm not going under 40 now. Alright, well, that's good. Well, let's hope that next game now is okay. Yeah, man, I used to ride Kawasaki Vulcans. I loved my Vulcan. Let's just ready up. And when my daughter, my 14-year-old, was born in 06, I got rid of it because I thought I was going to kill myself on it. Truthfully. So there's something definitely wrong with either my server, you know what I mean? Like the link that I've gotten. Because why all of a sudden are my frames going up? The computer did nothing. You get what I'm saying? I rebooted.
Well, what's your ping rate at, though?
Now it's down again. Is the ping next to it?
No, ping is a different one. You got to turn on stats for nerds or something.
Where's that? Stats for nerds?
Or heads up. Actually, stats for nerds, I think, YouTube.
Is it in settings? Where would that
Yeah,
be?
in heads up display.
Where's the heads up display?
Unless they've changed it, and that's not the tag anymore.
Larger CC than a Harley. Yeah. Heads up display. HUD scale. Show. Matchmaking.
Net debug stats. HUD options, net debug stats.
Options, net debug stats. Down near the bottom, maybe?
You're in.
Don't worry about me. You guys just play. If I die, wherever I fall, I fall. I just... whatever. Ah, man. Just took me out of my settings. So settings. And then options. Although that's
Yep.
game. Net debug stats. Maybe I'm not in the right options. Maybe I'm like mentor. The shaft drive Vulcans are where Harley should be, if I'm honest. Yeah, it was a great bike. I honestly miss it, but at the same time, I was a bit ballsy on it. Enable foot controller. What? You can have a foot controller?
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Oh, hi Jen.
Hello.
I'm having nothing but
Hey,
trouble
Jen.
tonight. I'm streaming, and I'm doing more chatting with everybody than I'm doing anything because my frames per second are gone
Yes,
to
you're,
toast.
you're in the wrong settings. Go over to the second one.
So the second one, this one?
I'm watching your stream, but it's like a couple seconds behind. Oh.
Yeah, but I have no. I don't see.
Yeah, that one.
I don't see what you're talking about. What's it called again?
Let me pull mine up again. Oh, sorry, the next one over, third one.
Okay. And what
Third tab.
Third tab.
It's called net debug stat. It's on the first screen. You're right above it. You were just at it, right under elimination speed.
Hmm?
The one that's turned off. Your first one that's turned off, turn it on.
This one? Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm blind, dude. Okay. And where does it show that? Oh.
Should be right by all of our names. Nolan, you have anybody there with you?
Wow, my ping is 71.
I don't think so.
But that's not
I'm gonna
horrible.
go pick Paul up.
Oh, I'm alive.
No, you're way out in the ocean.
Oh yeah, that too. I'm on it. But I'm still only getting like 30 frames a second, so I'm unplayable. So don't worry if I die. Just let me die, to be honest. I do enjoy chatting with all you guys too, so it doesn't bother me whether I'm playing or not. That's cool.
So are you not even able to like run around and such?
I'm messed up. Like I'm getting like I just went up against a guy and I was whipping him with the swords. Never hit him once. One
people on
shot
the
from
far
a
side of
shotgun,
it.
I was dead.
Okay.
And I was straight at him. Like I was just not straight at him according to whatever someone else was seeing. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, just off to the left there. There's somebody.
But everything is good. Like my ping isn't horrible, even though I find that a bit low
Did you see
or a
that,
bit
Paul?
high.
Did you see the build?
The what?
Just to the left, there's a build. Behind that building, right there. Nope, the building behind you. Behind you.
There's a building
That one.
behind me.
Right there, that one.
This one?
Yeah, there was a wall that just finished behind it as you were coming up the hill.
Paul, I have a green AR for you if you need one.
There's a chest in the other room there, right in front of you.
Wow, this is just disgusting.
Yeah, that's weird.
It making me more sick than it's doing anything.
Paul, little pistol for you.
CPU utilization, like maybe you're bottlenecked by the CPU. When I checked it, I was only at like 12%. I think the highest was 21%.
Hit the Windows button and G. Pull up your game bar. See if it tells you anything from it.
Yeah, let's see what it says. CPU is running at 33%, 41% right now. GPU is only at 47. RAM's at 38. And frame per second's 24. Like, what is going on? That is really, really weird.
No, I'm gonna pop out. I'm gonna get, just concentrate on the
No,
phone.
I use the 480 all the time on Epic. This is nothing new for this system. Like, I'm not even throwing any real heat right now. I'm not even breaking a sweat.
Hey Jen, did you say you were leaving?
Yeah, I'm gonna go do a couple challenges and then I'll be around.
Okay, you want
Sorry.
me? I'll invite you when this game's
Invite
over.
when this game's over, yeah. Okay, great.
Alright, cool.
Thanks.
So yeah, I'm very confused. Like, last night this was running, or the other day it was running perfect. If I go to any other game, I bet you it's running perfect. See if I can even hit anybody just for fun. Who was up here with me?
Probably good.
Oh, there's another blue pistol right there.
Right. Buddy, I can't.
Right beside it.
Oh, I just hit 34 frames per second for a second. Do you guys play any Call of Duty Warzone? I don't mind it, but it's not a favored game for us by any means. And don't get me wrong, we're not saying this game is great, because it's not. But it's a game where we can all just go in and chat and most times take it easy. Oh,
Yeah,
great.
storm.
I would play Warzone though if someone wanted to play with me. Jeff doesn't really like it. That's cool. Again, everybody has their thing, right? I love running gun, and that's why I play like a running gun in this game. I still only have just a shotgun with 17 bullets. Not anybody's fault, it's my fault.
Oh, I lost my gold pistol. Oh.
How far do we have to go? Oh, maybe I'll die before I get there.
No items to deposit. Why can't I use this thing? I'll die before I get anywhere. For sure.
Oh, I'm a dead man for sure.
Nolan's like, man, why did I join you guys?
Well, I don't blame them. I mean, I'm having nothing but trouble, and we usually have some really good nights. But this is brutal. Am I swimming downstream, or does it just look slow?
No, you're going the wrong way.
I'm going the wrong way?
No, you're going the right way, but like, the
Stre-
stream is going the wrong way.
Oh. Almost dead. I was actually going to try Warzone tonight, but wasn't on the agendas. Hey, I completed a challenge. Don't know what I completed, but because my camera's covering it, but hey. And there's shooting up here. Yay! I might actually live. I have 11, 10, 7, and there's a guy right there. Ha! I can't even track anybody. Hey! Ha! I'm dead. I'm trying to shoot a guy with a shotgun from across the field. Like, seriously? One, even if my ping was okay, I was still not hitting him. But while we're looking at that, nothing has changed. Back to full screen because there's no need of that. Yeah, I'm just gonna... You're dead and I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm just watching Nolan pick these guys off one at a time.
Yeah, I know. Nolan, this kid is good. I don't even know if I should call him a kid anymore.
Huh.
I guess he'll always be a kid to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm looking at everything, Jeff, and I don't understand what would have changed, honestly. There's no... I mean, here, let me just go stupid. I'll change everything to friggin' crap settings. Here, boom, boom, medium.
Way to wipe out a squad, Nolan. Way to wipe out a squad.
I'm changing everything to medium. And I bet you it makes a lick of nothing different. Yeah, see? Still only getting 27 to 30 frames per second. Now let me go and change it to garbage. I'll change it right down to nothing. Settings. And once I reboot and start this game, it'll all go back to Epic because it detects my computer and it knows it's an Epic system. So...
Pull up your Radeon software.
Just hold on. Yep. 30 frames a second, everything on garbage.
You didn't apply it though, did you?
Yeah. It's not the game, or it's the game. It's not the system, see? Everything, look, you can see it. I have it up on my screen now.
Hold up your Radeon software with Alt-R.
Alt-R. Yeah. Oops. Alt-R. Okay. What do you want me to check?
Oh, I'm just waiting for it to show up. You go to Home.
Yep. And there should be nothing changed in here. Why do you want me to go to Home?
I wonder if you have the new driver version or not.
Yeah, but that shouldn't change this. Gaming. Performance. Look, CPU now is at... that's the GPU. CPU is not being utilized. The GPU is being maxed. Huh. Why is my GPU being maxed? I was getting 194 frames a second in World War Z.
I saw that.
Right? 194 frames a second. Performance grade, excellent.
What did mine have? Probably didn't play long enough.
I just switched everything to esports. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, my disk drives are M.2s. My main drive is a Samsung Evo. And then my M.2s are performing around, I guess, 3000 read write, 2800s, somewhere around there. So this whole system is all solid state. There's no way I was getting 194 frames per second and then it took a crap on Fortnite. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah, it was flawless. It was like...
You have the anti-lag enabled?
Anti-lag? Where's that?
If you go into gaming?
Gaming? Where do you see that? Funny how all the games that are installed in my list, it doesn't see Fortnite. No, Fortnite's not there. That is interesting. Why is Fortnite not there?
Okay, go to global display then.
Global display, yeah. And then resolution, virtual super resolution is disabled. Radeon FreeSync right now is disabled. GPU scaling disabled. Scaling mode. Preserve aspect ratio, yeah, that's fine. Integer not supported. HDMI link enabled. Color depth, pixel format, whatever. Brightness, hue, contrast, blah 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 blah. Where do you want me to go?
Well, I was under... Oh, now hit graphics, maybe? Yeah, graphic.
Okay.
Just the sub-tab right beside display.
Anti-lag is enabled.
Anti-lag enabled, build disabled, boost disabled. Image sharpening enabled, sharpness 80. Enhanced sync disabled. Oh. Oh.
I'm surprised it gave me trouble too. It's weird because I tried streaming Titan Quest once a while back, and that game ran like crap, and that game is old, and it shouldn't have. And I was getting the same type of problem, like this weird lag, and I just stopped streaming because it was horrible. And this is weird. Image sharpening and visual detail enhances visual detail. Radeon enhanced sync reduces both visual tearing and lag. Enhanced sync is off. I wonder what that does.
I just turned that on, but it shouldn't do anything for you.
Well, I'm turning it on. But that's not
The little question mark tells you what it does.
alternate VSync mode that minimizes visual tearing. Works with both FreeSync and fixed refresh displays. Oh, so it works with my display. Okay. But that is not the answer to what is happening.
I don't know, I'm just watching Nolan wipe out the last 6 people here.
Let me just go.
Load that shotgun, Nolan.
So,
I guess, yeah, I get safe.
I'm putting everything back on Epic because that's where it belongs. Fly. Back. Let's see what my frames per second are now. Yeah, 20, 21, 23. I'm telling you, it's some sort of server issue with me. It's the only thing I can think of. Nice,
Aw,
good
good
job.
try, Nolan.
Thanks. There was a lot of.
Oh, look
Hey,
back up there.
survive
You got
storm
3 kills.
phases complete. That's hilarious. What
Okay, go
should?
back to the lobby.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get off.
Hey,
now.
feature, what's up?
Yeah. Alright, buddy. Have a good night, Nolan.
Yeah, have a good night, Nolan.
You too.
Thanks. Sorry that I'm having so much trouble.
It's all good. Adios.
Yeah, I'm having some issues there, feature. We were playing World War Z, and everything was flawless. 174 frames per second. It was smooth. Everything was, or 194 frames per second, or whatever it was. It was awesome. And went into Fortnite to play with a few buddies, and I'm getting 20s. Like, it just toileted. And I have no answer for it because I'm usually into 70s or above on Epic, and today I'm running like absolute crap. And none of us know why. And thanks, guys. Everybody here has been trying to help me out. That's awesome. I just find it so odd that nothing is... Oh, what's my phone at? Oh, it's okay. Nothing is working out. Jeff, any other ideas at all? Oh.
I muted myself.
Oh.
I was eating popcorn. What
Hold on, I'll
my
look
reason
up.
for asking about what version of the software you had?
Yeah.
New drivers came out a little bit ago, so if it updated it, then maybe that's the problem.
Why only Fortnite?
Well, just a glitch sometimes. So you look at, like, I've seen drivers come out that specifically say fixed an error with last driver in Fortnite.
I don't think I updated my driver, though. Let me just take a look.
Like, I tried to update mine, but it wouldn't.
Where's the home?
Well, I'm gonna take my stream offline because nobody's watching it. There's no point.
Well, that's a good idea. I have 5 watching me screw up. See that?
I have version. Oh, you can't see what version of the driver you have
No,
when you're streaming.
no. But look at that. Average 194 frames per second. And I don't get it. And why is my Fortnite not in my list anymore?
Yeah, it's weird.
That part's weird, right?
Yeah.
Because it was in this list.
Hey, hold on, I'll be back in
Yeah.
1 minute.
We could go to Gears 5 or back to War Z. Yeah, yours is okay? Yeah. And everybody else I'm playing with's fine too. It's just me. And it has happened once before. And it was really weird. No matter what I did, I turned everything down to like nothing. Turned all my graphics down to garbage. And the frames per second stayed the same. So it's got nothing to do with my hardware. There's something weird going on with either the server I'm connected to. I also did a cold boot on my computer and restarted my stream. I've done all kinds of stuff, and it's just been nothing but a nightmare. But I bet you if I go into any other game, Be working perfectly flawless. Router restart. Yeah, but like here, let me just do this. Just for everybody here. Nope. Let's do this. Enter. Speed test. Holy crap! It's May 1st stream. Holy crap! So let me go to Roger's speed test because that's going to be the best one. And go. That's down. That should be up into 900s. So I have gigabit internet, and that is not acceptable right now, but that's still 230, right? Even at best, or at worst. So that's really odd that it's so low, though. That's interesting. Let me reload this, because that's bugging me. Yeah, my ping is... But jitter is 3. That's not good either. Yeah, I've restarted my Fortnite. I restarted the computer, did a cold boot. Everything. It's just been absolute garbage. And my internet right now is garbage. But at 242 megabits a second, I'm still able to play. There's no question.
There we go.
Yeah, so Jeff...
Yo.
My upload's only 5.5 right now, and my download is 242. So, I mean, 242 is way more than enough to play this game.
This game runs kilobytes.
Yeah, like now I just hit 290. So, it's not my internet, even though my internet is not running right, because I should be at 900s, or high 8s. That's when I'm accepting my internet working good, but I pay for gigabit. It's never gigabit. It's always like 900 or 890. This is crap. But still enough to play the game. Yeah, that's right.
Even the ping, I don't think it should affect your frame rates like that.
No, and that's just it, right? Like, I bet you if we go back into World War Z, bet you it'll run freaking phenomenal. I don't know if you don't want to try Gears, do you?
It's already midnight.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I don't know why these have check marks. Meets recommended requirements. Oh, bugger off.
Well, it's funny because mine, when I go into that, mine says marginal sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's like a yellow, not optimal. And it recommends upgrades for me, but then it's like the only thing it can recommend upgrade is a 3950X and a Radeon 7.
That's just stupid.
Which,
like,
good luck you in finding a Radeon 7 video card.
So here's an interesting thing, right?
But the reason that it does that, though, is because I have the VSync on, right? So it says my average is 59.8.
Right. Now, here's the funny part. World War Z is running at 194 frames per second, and it doesn't have a check mark just saying I'm meeting the requirements.
It's 'cause you didn't play long enough, I think.
Oh, maybe. And the other games I didn't play long enough either. And War Thunder. Come on. If I don't meet the requirements for that, I might as well hang my computer.
Did you have Borderlands 3 or no?
It might be in... I don't want to add more games to the system as, like I told you guys, I'm changing.
Do you own it or no?
I think... Is it in Game Pass?
No, because it's Epic.
Okay, then I don't own it.
Well, I don't think it is. But didn't you get it? Oh, no, you didn't get the games when you got your AMD stuff. You just got the Game Pass.
Thanks for coming in, Feature. I'm sorry. My next stream won't be like this. I really apologize. I don't know why this is doing what it's doing. But yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I think it's Future.
Or is it Future? It says Feature. Future.
Is it Future Tech? Is that who you're talking?
Huh?
Is that Future Tech? Is that who you're talking?
No. Feature Dog. 93.
Oh, my bad. I don't have the
Unacceptable.
stream open anymore. I don't have the stream open anymore. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
seen.
charge 15 chests at Retail Row now. Dang. And that's only stage 2?
Yes. No, I don't think streaming's affecting it because I always stream from this computer and play, and I still pull off. Like, I'm sure that I'm going to get more frames per second if I'm not recording. I'm pretty sure of that. Like, I mean, let's be real. But I still usually pull off 60s, high 60s at least, while I'm streaming. So while I'm recording and playing off the same system. And you're right, that is a reason why I should, and like you said, make a video on a secondary system doing the streaming. But then I don't know if I'm doing it through an Elgato. I haven't figured out how I want to do that. And if I am going to do that, I think because both of my Elgatos are USB 2.0 basically, I don't think that's acceptable. I would go to like a AverMedia internal card.
Okay. Yeah, I might get rid of my HD60.
Well, I won't get rid of it because it's great for playing like older consoles and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
right?
because you have that one. I don't. Mine doesn't have. Mine just is HDMI.
Yeah, I have the one you have too, the HD60, and I haven't played with that one yet. Honestly, I haven't even taken it out of the box yet.
I wouldn't mind if it was an HD60S.
You may need a 3900X. Are you trying to make me buy a 3900X? My wife will kill me, I think. What was that?
And it won't be any faster than what you're going to.
Yeah, no, what I'm going to is fast. The 3600X, honestly, is...
It will have more horsepower.
Yeah, it's a great chip. It's where you need to be. On Twitch, 5 GB up is an absolute minimum for streaming. Yep, and I'm doing at least 5 up right now, and it's still not. I have 30 up, so normally it's in 20s, that area. I don't know why it's down to 5.5, but
Oh, Jen's doing really good. She's got 3 left. That's the only reason we're still sitting here waiting.
let me check that actually. If I go to Windows and Internet speed test. Let me just go to Oki. I'm just going to try that for fun.
Don't forget, your speed test is going to be skewed a little bit right now because you're streaming.
Oh yeah, and that's right. My internet, yeah, it's going to be skewed quite a bit because I'm streaming.
I mean, not your download, but your upload.
Yeah.
Your download shouldn't be affected, I wouldn't think, hardly at all.
Yeah, see, internet speed test, the problem with that is they can't tell you your true speeds. That's why I hate it. I don't use it anymore. And right now it's showing me exactly why I don't use it. But see that? Right there. There's my upload. Right now.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
No worries.
So I'm at
Did you get the win?
22.
No, I didn't.
You see this? So I'm over 23 on my upload speed while I'm streaming. So my stream is not affecting my internet at all. That's amazing,
still
Jeff.
Playing over there with them.
Yeah.
23.36 upload, Jeff, while streaming.
Oh.
Nice.
TK's there, yeah, but he's loud. You guys don't like how loud he is, right?
Are you,
He just started a game too.
are you
Yeah.
talking about me?
I could invite him though. I don't
I
care.
had so many. No, it's okay. I had so many guilds, so I'm like, oh, all I wanted to do is land it dirty and then get top 10. How did you get your results back there, Paul?
Yes, I'm clear. All clear.
Nice.
Oh, yes, guys, if anybody's watching and I haven't said anything, I did do a COVID-19 test because of some problems, and I got the all clear today, so I've been self-isolating in my game room, office, and everything for 5 days now, and it's sometimes feeling lonely.
Paul does not have the Rona.
I don't have the Rona.
Do they have the test here that will tell you whether you've had it previously?
I don't know about that. That'd be
Okay.
interesting. They didn't
They
say
probably would've
anything.
told you. Yeah, that's in the works anyway. A test that will tell you if you've had it already, and that if you have antibodies.
So, I gotta tell you right now, I'm gonna try this game one more time. And if I can't get my ping, if my ping is not going up, or my frames per second's not going up, I'm just gonna leave the game because I don't want to hold you guys back, and it's just a waste. You guys can do
It'll be a
duos.
duo squad then, so you can hold us back all you want.
Yeah.
We can at least use you as a meat shield.
Oh, it won't. But it won't take long for me to die. Let's put it that way. So we're gonna try this again, guys, because I'm stupid.
Oh, I should have clicked it.
20. You know what? If you want to return to lobby and duel up, go ahead and do it, because I'm not going to be any good.
You sure? You're not gonna. You're gonna.
Yeah, it's useless. Like, I can't even hit
You
anybody.
don't want to hear me cry?
Alright, that sucks.
I can't play like 15 frames a second just then. I can't play. That's...
No.
Yeah, okay, so I'll leave this match then. Jen, do you guys have the FPS thing on your screen so you see how many FPS you're doing?
Yeah,
or
it's
no?
just
I
Fortnite.
think I do.
So what I'm going to do, can I stay chatting with you guys, or do you want me to stop chatting with you
Yeah.
guys? Because
No.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
just-
leave Fortnite running in the background on purpose.
All you have to do is just hit squad formation down in the bottom right corner there.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Oops. Let me do that. Bottom right corner.
Well, first
Squad
make me
formation.
the party leader.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Oh! Video driver crashed and was reset. Oh! Okay, I'm still live with you guys. I just lost a game. I think I'm still live. I'm still live. I'm going back into the game. I just seen video driver crash. I've never seen that before in my life. And there is a possibility, it still doesn't make sense, that I might be, you know what, I'm going to open up my front panel and bring in more air. There's a slight chance that that my computer video card might be, it may have overheated, or I mean, it's not pushing a lot of heat though. But that is very interesting. Now, is Fortnite running, or what's going on here? Oh, there it goes. Let's see. This is very interesting, because if that's it, we just solved it. That is very interesting. But the stream didn't die, which is odd too. So it was just the game crashed. Okay, so I'm not going to party up with them or anything right now. I'm just going to try the game. I'm going to change solo, accept, play. Let's see if everything's working. And you know what? Yeah, the card's nice and cold now. I gotta say though, this card has done me 3-4 years maybe. Who knows? Maybe World War Z was just enough to... Maybe it's like, oh my god, I'm doing 194 frames a second. Yeah, no, I'm still doing shitty frames per second. So... Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Wait, first? No, I'm not going to... Yeah, I'm going to leave match. Leave match. Leave. I'll friend up with them so I can chat with them still. And I'm going to go to another game. So I'm going to minimize this. While playing this game, or while this game is running, I'm going to run another game and see what happens. Now he should probably invite me. Or not. Oh, there it is.
Destroy.
Okay, so I'm gonna put myself in. I don't think I can put myself in sit out now because it doesn't really matter. Okay,
Right.
so what I'm gonna do, like my frames per second are still dog slow, and the driver crashed, by the way,
Yeah.
and I
So-
didn't lose my stream, which is weird. So I'm gonna minimize this now, and I'm going to launch another game while it's running.
I had the problem. Remember, my driver kept crashing
Yep.
before. You gotta, if yours keeps doing it, but you gotta look it up. There's a way to fix it, but you have to go in and open up like a config thing, and then
But it hasn't crashed again, and that's not the reasoning for my frames per second because I just rebooted, right? So now I'm launching another game on top of the game and seeing if it plays okay.
Oh yeah, frames per second. You were asking me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's up by the mini map.
Oh.
Be right beside there.
No, I
There's a-
don't. I have like by the ping. I have like
Yeah, the ping.
I guess the upload and download.
So this is the ultimate now. I have Fortnite running in the background. I am recording and live streaming. Keep in mind, I'm recording my thing and I'm live streaming it.
Mhm.
So I'm doing
There's a
both.
gnome here. Gnome underneath the stairs.
So co-op
I need
campaign.
one more gnome.
Yep, just one under the stairs. I marked it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go. Online private. Oh, wait, I can do offline. Escape? I don't need to be...
I got more minis here too, and a
Yeah.
green SMG.
There we go. Quick play. No, let's go... Whatever, I don't really care. Let's just play. Waiting for lunch. Ready. Okay. So...
Do you need a blue AR?
It would be much better than my gray one. Yes, thank you.
Now, guys, if I lose everybody, it means I pushed my system to the holy hell. I just find it weird, Jeff. Like, I'm thinking maybe my video card shit the bed after that game, and then when we went to Fortnite, that was the end of it. But,
That would be pretty coincidental.
yeah, you see what I'm saying? That would be pretty coincidental, right? Why wouldn't a computer blue screen? See, now, guys, I am a board-level technician. So, in order for me to rule out hardware, I'm ruling out hardware right now because... Oh,
No, it's not your hardware. I guarantee you, it's not your hardware.
okay. And the reason why I rule it out is I would get a RAM error, or like a RAM dump, a blue screen. When you see a RAM dump, there's three things that can cause RAM dumps. One is your hard drive, which, no. Two is your RAM, of course, and the other is a video card error. The RAM on your video card would give a RAM dump, and you would blue screen. So, look at this. The game is working perfectly fine.
What are you doing?
Perfectly fine.
What kind? A different game you put on?
Yeah, I'm playing World War Z right now. While I have Fortnite running in the background, and I'm live streaming and recording from the same computer.
No, it's See, I was having that error too, right? So what you have to do, it's that GPU debugging option that you saw. Remember that GPU debugging option, Paul?
Yeah.
I think it has to do with that.
But what was it doing for you though? Like, I'm not crashing. That's the thing.
I would crash. It just wasn't running. It wasn't running well. I don't think too. I think it was doing the same stuff. Not as bad, but I have a different video card, so it is running slightly different. Even though it's the same drivers, it's running different stuff.
Yeah, see, and the guys are saying no lag at all. They're watching me and there's no lag. It's smooth.
Yeah, I didn't see anything really.
Actually, you know
I saw that
something?
you kind of looked like you were walking around aimlessly.
Yeah.
I don't see anyone in these houses.
And everybody watching right now is saying this is running. It's running smooth, right, guys? Yeah, Z is smooth. So hardware is ruled out. That just officially
No,
ruled
it is.
out.
I'm telling you, there was an option in there where you like that. It's the GPU debugging option.
And it was
It's something to
just
do with
Fortnite?
that, but it's not in there though. It's like you gotta go. If you look it up, you'll see. It's not hard. You gotta go to the command prompt and run some file, and then open up a text file, and then go to the very last line of it and change it to like true or false. and then all my problems went away.
Okay.
Gunfire from the bus.
Rescue leader, come in. Enemy
How do you
Not
randomly
saying-
know that? Like,
No, because he was having
words-
lots
how
of
do you know
trouble.
what words to put in?
Got the screamer.
How did I know?
Can you guys
Oh, I
cover
watched
my
a
back?
YouTube, I watched a YouTube video of it.
Okay. I'm thinking that's really weird. You go in, and like, could you just put anything? Like, you're like,
No,
true or
I just-
false?
because Paul's a computer guy, he understood what I was saying enough to kind of follow along. But
Oh yeah, no, I get what you're saying, and it makes sense. It does make sense.
It was one of the updates of Fortnite that caused the problem. But it was only with some video cards, and only some people got the problem.
And we just had an update just the other
That
day.
bus can't move without us.
But I played since then, right? So that's the part that's bugging me.
When did you
it-
play?
I played
There was an update today on Fortnite.
update today. Yes, there was an update today.
Yep. There was a little update today. It wasn't huge. It was just a little one, but...
Yeah, it doesn't take
Oh,
much.
Jen, somebody coming at you, Jen.
Oh, from...
I just marked it.
Regroup. Then continue. Rescue leader, we've reached you.
Moving to the
Oh,
tunnel.
the other guy's
Oh, yeah, I saw
down
him.
at you.
So we're escorting a bus.
You're too far. We can't go forward. We're not moving without your protection.
Whoa.
Get them off us.
Defend the bus.
Oh, Jeff, my bad. This guy's shooting at you from the side now.
Reloading.
Oh boy, reloading
Nice.
faster.
Take down the bull.
I did hit him for a lot. I wonder if this guy's got any heals. Oh no!
Build.
Darn.
I don't know how people hit pumps that good on me.
That's it.
No.
All clear.
Wish I had to finish his buddy off, though.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go back to the lobby then.
Okay.
So I
Are you
mean,
back in this now, Paul?
sorry. No, I'm still playing the other game while that's running in the background. I'm having absolutely no issues. My computer's not even running hot. This is what's blowing my mind, you know? So you might be right. I may have to go and do that edit. But I find that really odd. And at the same time, I'm changing to a new computer soon, which this computer's not going to be gaming anymore. Oh, shoot. These zombies are driving me.
Scott's inviting me to go to do the custom thing. You know, but you're done doing that, eh, Jen?
I played a bit more, yeah. Oh, it looks like he's in squads.
Sorry, guys. I wish I could play with you, but it ain't working out.
You in squads with Jay? No.
Squad 91. Squad...
Hold on, I'll do it. Oh no, wait. If I do that, I'll...
Why did I change to this?
I'm probably done anyway. I was gonna just relax with
Did not mean to change to this.
it.
So, Paul, now you're not sitting out anymore, so it's making you play Fortnite now.
What? Oh. So I'm gonna play Fortnite and this in the background. That's craziness.
Did you go in and do the edit?
Hmm?
The true false edit?
No,
Whatever it
no,
is?
I don't know how to do that right now.
Oh.
But think about that now. You're having me play Fortnite. So I'm playing Fortnite in the background now, guys. And this game. And recording. And streaming live.
Well, you're not playing, you're just sitting in a lobby forcing us to do squads, and you die right away.
Oh, you want me to get out of that?
No, we can... If he sits out, we can do duos, can we not?
Jen, your character's talking when you talk.
No.
Hold on.
What?
Yep.
I'm going to...
Those
My
Paul's.
face is?
Yeah.
Hold
Paul's
on.
mouth's moving too.
Yeah,
Like, I
see?
can
Video
behind.
driver crashed. And it's only crashed... Gone. It only crashes on Fortnite. There it is.
Hiding nearby.
Oh man, I don't like this gun either. Really, but whatever. Anybody still watching? And if you are, could you tell me if it's running okay still?
Keep your eyes peeled. Something's off.
You know, the bus could turn. That would be a great idea. I didn't even shoot him. Yeah, it's a nice sport too. I used to be a big MSI fan, but I'm truly a Gigabyte. Now this is running like shit to me. Seems slightly laggy now, right? Yeah.
Be alert.
Let me,
Thanks.
You're right. It was running like crap. Yeah, the Tomahawk, or MSI is pretty good. I just find MSI, I used to be an MSI guy only, and I find that they're now the cheaper version of everything to me. And that, to me, is upsetting. Like, I used to love them. They were great product. I went Gigabyte because, one, I had a lot of features. I went Gigabyte when... Oh, I was using an Asus ROG on my 8350 build. After I went from MSI, I went to an Asus ROG. That board sucked. I hated everything about Asus. It was stupid. The board was put out and designed for my 8350 at the time, and it wouldn't even see it. They had to send me a processor, put in it, flash the BIOS to run my 8350 that the board was put out to work with. That was it for me for Asus. Never touched them again. Went to Gigabyte. I went to a UD5 at the time. And I've been nothing but Gigabyte ever since, and I've been nothing but never ever a problem ever since. So you might pay more to get the same features. Actually, there's actually a really nice, I think it's called the X570 Wi-Fi, Elite Wi-Fi or whatever. That's a nice board. I really wish I had my time back because it cost about the same as this board here is what I'm going to use in my new setup. And I did an open box on this board so you can take a look. This is actually a really nice board. It's an X570 Elite. Now, what's funny about it is I paid $300 for this board. And to be honest, the 309 I could have had the Wi-Fi edition, which I didn't want it for Wi-Fi because I can't game using Wi-Fi, in my opinion. But it had Bluetooth, which would have been nice if you're running like old school games or whatever and you wanted to run a gamepad, like an Xbox gamepad. It would just sync up to it. So I'm a little upset about that. Maybe one day I'll invest in it, whatever. But at that point, I'd want to go to a higher end X570. But what I was getting at is my X470 that's running my 1800X right now. I got that on sale for $300, and it's an Ultra. So it's the higher end version of that board I just showed you. And it was the same price. So it's kind of upsetting. But now that I look at the 570. And if you look at when I did the open box on it, if you go back to one of those videos, you'll know that I showed it, and I showed what I didn't like about it versus what I compared it to this 470 Ultra board on purpose, because the 470 was a bit higher end board, and you could see it, right? Metal over the all the PCI Express slots, not just one, and so on. So there was numerous reasons to have the Ultra, but I mean, you're paying $500 or $399 or whatever it is, and I didn't want to. I'm trying to keep, you know, to a certain point here. Like, I'm YouTubing on a budget. I'm not making money off this. Sure, I have some sponsors to give me some computer hardware. Like, Be Quiet has been great to me, and all my cases they give me for review, and power supplies and coolers and stuff, and that's great, because without them, I probably wouldn't be building these, you know, fun machines to play around with, and that's just phenomenal. I'm very happy about that. And then I have some people that are helping me out with RGB stuff and microphones, like Fine and Mano and these companies. And I'm glad that they're on board with me, because I'm not really a huge YouTuber, as you guys know. I'm only at like 1,120 subscribers, I think, as of today. But I'm trying to do what I think is right by not getting too technical. When I review something, I don't get into the 0.30250 or whatever. I'm not Linus Tech Tips. I'm not Jay's 2 cents or whatever. And don't get me wrong, I watch their videos. I love them. I'm happy that Linus is over 10 million viewers or subscribers, and he's Canadian. You know, a fellow Canadian. That blows my mind. But I really like to be on a certain ground level so everybody understands why they should buy it or not buy a product. And that's what I want to try and do. He used the Gigabyte Z390 Aurora Pro. That is a gorgeous board. One thing I love about the Gigabyte Intel boards, like the Z series boards, they got some really cool RGB lighting going on. Like, you gotta say, your RAM slots and everything light up. And what pissed me off too was when I bought the Ultra for my 470, if I had gone to the Ultra Wi-Fi and it was only a few bucks more, I said, oh, I didn't need Wi-Fi at the time, I'm not buying it. What I didn't realize was RAM slots were lit up, PCI Express slots were lit up, everything. Just by going to the Wi-Fi board. I was so upset later. I didn't realize what the big difference was. Yeah, I love the look of those boards, man. And Gigabyte Aurora boards, in my opinion, you cannot beat the build quality. And you have those Corsair fans. They're gorgeous fans. Don't get me wrong. They are absolutely gorgeous fans. But they're very pricey for what they are. Like a 3-pack for $150 that I did the review on. Wow. The amount of connections needed. Wow again. But it's just one of those things where, you know, if you got the money and you want to spend on something high-end like that, great, you know. But I've been building computers for about 25 years. And I had 3 stores. I was in the industry. I was building very high-end gaming computers. So one of my stores was named Insane Computers. And it was all gangster chrome and everything, like looking really, really cool. Kind of like, you know, this shirt all, you know. And it's a nice case. It's just interesting what I've seen to what it is. Like back in the day, in around, let's say 2006, I was building $10,000 computers, brushed aluminum Cooler Master cases when Cooler Master was the thing. And don't get me wrong, Cooler Master still makes great products, but man, did he used to make better products. Like Silverstone and all these guys, they were the force to reckon with. And Zalman coolers, all copper, but you paid like $200 for a cooler, and Enermax was the king for power supplies, and those were the things that you used, right? A power supply used to cost me, my cost, like $400 Canadian for a 1200 watt. And the thing was like this long, and you needed braces or the case would bend. It was crazy. And I remember having that power supply. And I bought a Thermaltake Mozart TX bar fridge looking fridge or case, which I still have. I'm going to do a video on that at some point just for fun. I want to build a retro 2006 computer in it. And LED was huge. LED was huge. And the problem with that, we had a die-off of the lighting, you know? Computers weren't cool anymore. Gaming consoles. But I couldn't get away from... I'm a computer gamer. I'm old. I'm 47 years old. I grew up playing with a keyboard and mouse. Put me on a gamepad, I'm going to die. Right? Put me on a gamepad racing a car? Yeah, okay. I'm fine. But put me on a gamepad in a first-person shooter, I'm garbage. I just can't contemplate it. I just can't... I don't know. I think gaming, first-person shooters, or third-person, or what... should be a game, a mouse and a keyboard. That's just my personal opinion. And younger guys are going to say gamepad. So, pros, they're all over the place. One pro's on keyboard and mouse, another pro's on gamepad. And it is what it is. But then a resurgence in the last few years of RGB and all this. And it brought it all back. And now I wish I still had my stores, because it was just amazing. Like, I was going to do like the Pimp Your Computer website, and you watched your machine get built from start to finish. I was going to put a paint booth for custom airbrushing, everything in back then. And the recession hit, and it really destroyed the computer market at the time. And I ended up selling the stores off, which, to my disappointment, I wish I would have held on to that one store. And the only reason for that was the niche market, the gamers. And they were still willing to pay, but it was just one of those things where I made my decision. I walked away from it. I still sell computers for a living, so I'm a wholesaler. So I sell, off-lease brand computers to retail stores. That's what I do for a living. And then I YouTube. And I have a family to take care of, so everybody has to eat, right? So that's just it. The IQ software. Yeah. The IQ software sucks. I dislike it completely. Now, I will tell you, you probably, if you watched a video recently, I do have a 240 H100 Pro XT here to do a review on, and the AIO. And it, the one thing I can't get with Corsair makes great products. Don't get me wrong. And this AIO is $180 Canadian. So I don't know what that works out for you guys, but $180 Canadian. And it's still got a USB that plugs into the pump to light it up. Like, seriously? This is something Corsair and their stupid IQ. I don't think someone there has an IQ when it comes to the software. Everybody else, it's controlled by the cable coming out like normal, going to your RGB setup, or plugging into your board. Come on. Like, now I gotta run separate software. And you can't even not run separate software, because if you don't run the IQ software, it doesn't work. So they force you to run it. So something else running on your computer you didn't need. Thank you, Corsair. And that is my biggest argument with Corsair. Yes, they make solid products, but their software is garbage. And the fact that I still have to hook up a USB cable, plug it into my motherboard, is stupid. On top of that, one more cable to hide that I didn't need. And the extra wiring is horrendous. When I did the build for my buddy, I did a video on it, and one thing we talked about... I stopped the video and went straight to the viewer and went, are you serious right now? This amount of hookups. So you had a controller and another piece that had to connect to each other and run your fans and then run your RGB, but it's all proprietary. So you're stuck with using it. And that's a mess to hide. It's a mess. So, Bandit, I hear you, man. Horrible. And it's great because it doesn't matter where we live. It's in the PC industry, it's the same. We see the same product no matter what. It's plugging into a computer. We're all on the same power when it comes to the computer as far as the connectors and so on. I know you guys are on 240. We're on 120. But that's just a switch on the power supply. Everything else is the same. And oh my god, I am not happy about the hookups on that. Whereas everybody else have like a daisy chain thing, boom, all your fans are connected, and then you're hooked up, and it's over. And then one connector joined to your board, or a controller if you wanted to, right? So yeah, Corsair needs to wake up. And the reason why I say that is so funny, because I had an H100, higher end H100 from 5 years ago, and it was the first RGB pump. And again, just like the Pro, the fans are not RGB, which I don't need them to be because I'm doing a push-pull, so those fans will be hidden, and then the RGB fans will be on the inside. That's my goal. Because what people don't know is when you put a fan against a radiator, you're dropping your air pull, I'd say 40%. You're not getting all that air coming out through the rad. When you add fans as a push-pull, I want air coming into the computer. When it's here and you got a radiator and it's pulling air in, it's not pulling the air in as you want. Oh, they're super silent. Yep. But when I do a push-pull, I'll regain, or I would say you'd be anywhere between 80 to 90% fan movement again, air movement. And that's something I'm trying to play around with. I want to see if it plays a factor. And those are important. Like, I really don't even need my headset on anymore, thank God. I'm not hearing anything, so that's just one of the things, and it is what it is. I mean, that's just, what can you do? But it's great. I love chatting with you guys like I do. This is awesome. I would just start up a friggin' chat at any point in time. This is what I'm talking about. We're having a podcast, video podcast would be super cool. And that's something we're looking into moving forward. So there's a lot of changes I want to do to the site, or to my show. Because I can't just live on purchasing product all the time and doing reviews. And then, oh my God, you got a warehouse. And it's my house. So it's not, easy to hide after a while, and your wife starts looking at you funny. I try to buy only, if I have to buy it, what I need for me, or to run the show, or whatever. And I have my own business that I got to take care of, right? So I need to separate my 1800X to do the business side of everything, video editing, and so on, and go back to a gaming machine to be separate. And that's probably why I'm having some issues right now, is I just try to do everything on one system, and that doesn't always work out to the best. So I think it's just me and you, Bandit, right now. Yeah, I have a Discord thing that I was starting up, and I don't know if I can handle all this other stuff. So I think I just want to keep everything to YouTube. If someone doesn't want to watch me, then don't watch me, I don't care if there's one person watching me, or 10 people, or 100 people watching me. I'll chat with everybody. I like to address my, the people who follow me, or the people who watch me. I'm not going to call it fans, because who am I to say I have fans? It's just, I want to be real. I'm trying to answer everybody's comment. That's one thing I try to do. And sometimes I know I've missed a couple, and I go back and I'm like, oh my God, that was 3 months ago, and I still answer it. Sorry, I'm late, but I'm trying not to be that big YouTuber that forgets everything and why he's there, Yeah, I heard that I can do both. I just question, yeah, and I think you're talking about OBS or whatever. I have a huge problem with OBS. Again, I tell you, I'm hardware and not software, and me and OBS, we don't get along. I don't know what the heck is wrong with it. I had it work once, and it was all over the place. I need someone to like walk me through it literally, because the software I'm using now, so what you see on my screen right now is AMD's Relive software, and this is the new, it's called Adrenaline 2020, or I guess they call it Adrenaline 2020. Adrenaline, I guess is the easiest way to put it. And this software allows me to stream right on the fly to whatever I want to stream to. I think that's amazing. Yeah, thank you. And I may be coming to you to help me with that if it's, you know, if we can. Even if I have you chirp in on my machine and set it up. I don't know. I don't know what to do. But nobody I know knows it. And nobody can help me that I know. So the new studio sets it up for you after it analyzes your PC. Well, that's interesting. That's a new feature. Okay. Because I know Jeff, that I was playing with, he's even his Elgato now. The HD60, he can stream right from that now. It doesn't need OBS. Before we needed OBS. So I found that kind of interesting that he could do that. He was doing his Xbox stream, and I was like, oh, you can do that now? That's cool. I couldn't do it before. Yeah, the old classic, yeah, I couldn't use it. I just couldn't. So what I'll do when I get my new system up and running. Now, here's a question. Just a question. I don't know if you know, because you know how to get OBS running, and I don't, so I'm going to ask you. If I want to run a secondary computer for my streaming to take the load off the main computer, how hard is that? Because that's my ultimate goal. I guess a streaming server is the word. Quite easy. Now, I'm not using an Elgato for that, am I? Or am I using just software? Like, just using the net? Like, I don't know. You just need OBS on the streaming PC. Okay. And then OBS will pick up the non-streaming, the gaming computer. You hotwire the two PCs. Now, when you say hotwire, you mean same network, or... Okay. That's interesting. So you definitely know about this. That's good to know. That's good to know. I need someone that can help me. That's awesome. So what I'll do once I get my gaming PC done, it'll be fresh. I mean, there's only a couple games installed on it, and that's it. And that was just for testing. There's no streaming software on it other than this Adrenaline, but the Adrenaline is also, I didn't even set it up for streaming yet on that PC because I didn't do anything on it yet. So I don't have to. And OBS I know is the right way to go. I just have not had luck with it. But if, and how is it? Is there a delay? Or I guess there's got to be. Okay. Installed studio and it was a piece of cake. Okay. I guess, what time is it out where you are? Okay. And with the streaming server, I mean, you can almost take the delay out, I guess, because you're taking a load off your PC. I'll be using two 3600s, so power-wise, I mean, and a streaming PC will even have an RX 580 in it, just because. It's almost 6 a.m., but I'm a creature of the night. Yeah, me too. It's 1 o'clock here, basically. So it's what, 12:50. That's cool. Well, I should probably, just a lot of trip streamers use 2 PCs, but I've never needed, and that's just it, right? Like, I've never needed to either. This 1800X has done more than perform well for me, and tomorrow it'll probably perform just fine again. Whatever happened tonight with that Fortnite game pissed me off to no end, and I mean, I don't know what happened, and I'm guessing it's just a weird glitch that took me out. Just put me out of commission. And it happened before. I remember one day I couldn't do anything to make it work. And the next day it was fine. Never had a problem again. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's one thing I don't like to do anymore, and I'll tell you why. With this Adrenaline software, I had a problem with dual screen. That's why I'm using a secondary computer, which is overkill right now. I'm using a 3600, at 16 gigs of RAM on a gigabyte high-end board, whatever stupidness, with a solid-state M.2, just so I can view you guys. Literally. But it was meant to be my streaming server, but I just never got around to it. That said, I had dual screen going with this system, and it was working fine, but when I launched my recording software, sometimes it would launch to one screen over the other, weirdly, and not record the game, but record a desktop. And I couldn't record the game, so it was messed up, so I separated the dual screen. And that's just it, right? I'm recording to my hard drive, and I'm streaming, and I just had both games going with no issues until Fortnite crashed. But other than that, you've seen the machine was flying. Like, there was no questions. I was playing World War Z with Fortnite in the background, recording and streaming, and I was still probably doing 180 or more frames per second. So hardware-wise, it was definitely not the issue. There was something definitely wrong with Fortnite, and I'm willing to accept that now. But I'll figure that out tomorrow. Too tired to be fooling around with that now. Yeah, game capture and OBS. I just use, like this software, I can just turn it on, like set record at the same time. See it right down on the, I know it's stupid because I'm pointing at it, but record desktop enabled. So if I turn that off, it's not recording it anymore, it's just streaming it. I don't know why I'm recording it, to be honest, because the stream is up. I'm not going to take it down. I'm not going to re-edit it. It doesn't make any sense. So I'll probably start turning that off because it's just a waste of hard drive space in the end. Especially when you're doing like 93 minute and the other one was almost about the same. It just gets, a lot of hard drive space to clean up later. It's nice sometimes to have it for bloopers or going back and checking things, but yeah. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to be asking you for some help down the road when I get the system ready to go. Like I said, I got a fresh streaming system sitting here to get going. And that's probably where we got to set the OBS up, actually, and get it doing its thing. I don't want to record to the desktop on that because I'm only I keep it at a 256 M.2 because there's no need. You can stream on Discord too, eh? Now, when you stream on Discord, though, it's just to Discord, or is it to YouTube? Okay. Ooh. Whew, getting tired. Probably because I'm so warm in here now. Oh yeah, I heard of that. And you can have like different streams going on different thumbnails. Yeah, I definitely heard of that. And Chrome. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, well, yeah, it'll bring it up. I think I'm going to call it a night and wake up and hope this nightmare that happened here tonight is over and back to normal. Thanks for staying in and being around. Yeah, no, I'll try the OBS studio on the other one, and I'll go from there, and I will definitely probably be coming to you for help. Thank you a lot. Seriously, it means a lot. Thanks. And thank you for watching. Have a great night, buddy.